I bought this whole setup from BJ Bone back in 2019 before we moved to California.
Okay.
That was pretty sweet.
Okay, nice.
That chair's out of commission. That you'll die if you sit in that chair.
Looks like it's got it's seen better days, huh?
If you lean back, it's just gonna fucking fall over, dude.
Oh, okay. So stay here, Aiden. No trying to go over to the other one. You get excited.
Aries is gonna be so salty that someone was in his chair.
Is that the dog's name?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's good, everybody? Oh no, I'm blocked out. I'll get rid of that. What's good, everybody? Welcome to WeinerCast. I'm here with the amazing Matt Jones, 2587.
What's up, bro?
Kate the Empire Jones.
Hey.
They are the wrestling show. Now, first and foremost, that's what I'm just gonna break it down right here. What made you come up with wanting to do a wrestling show on the internet?
Great question.
Yeah.
Right. So I've always wanted to make a video for the internet.
Yeah.
And I've been making YouTube videos since the beginning of YouTube. And we had some wrestling videos
since the beginning of YouTube.
Oh,
You've been rocking hard.
Oh yeah, 2007, bro.
Nice.
I've lost 3 channels, but I keep on coming back for more. They can't keep me off YouTube.
So true.
Yeah. So I had a video where I was doing a parody of The Undertaker.
Okay.
And back then, YouTube would just hide your comments.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that people really liked my parodies of wrestlers until years later when I went and seen they had a held for review section on the YouTube studio. I was like, oh my God, all these comments about The Undertaker, the wrestling, and this, to this, to this. It's like, Katie, fans like the wrestling. So then I was making videos, like I said at the time, and I was talking to the fans about it, and one guy goes, why don't you tombstone your wife? He's like, okay, tombstone.
He was like, I was washing dishes one day, and he was like, babe, can I tombstone you? I was like,
she didn't even know what it was.
I didn't. I was like, I guess I'll give it a shot. And he said, okay, and he set up the camera, and he came up behind me and flipped me upside down, and I was like, I didn't even know I was supposed to go upside down. I had no idea what the move was, and then we did it, and it went over well on YouTube.
I was watching a video yesterday. He had you picked up, and then it looked like you were struggling because you're still just a wee lad back there, and he drops you, and that shit looked like it actually hurt. You're sitting there grabbing your neck, but I'm not sure if it was acting or a little bit of both. You're like,
And there was one time she did get dropped on her neck. Yeah, she was out of commission for a couple weeks. That was real.
Yeah.
That was
okay.
legit.
I don't think.
I'm sure that's what he's talking about.
I don't know. It was in a compilation that you uploaded last October. Okay. And it had just a whole bunch of recaps of what was going on in the previous season.
It was a throwback moment when I reminded people that you just got your neck broken in the previous season by a little Cena. So it was a Buffy the cheerleader.
Yeah, no, I don't know if it was really ridiculous to have my 10-year-old get me up like that for an AA, but we had done it before.
I was like, he's gonna smash the TV with her.
Oh yeah, the TV was right there too. Oh man.
I know. I tucked my head in real deep, so when we landed, it was all right. It hurt. It did hurt. I might have cried. I might have cried.
I mean, cry. It's okay to cry. I do it every day.
It's life.
So, what happened further on as you were going on?
So after we do the one tombstone, this guy's like, "Bro, I'll give you $100 to tombstone her again." I'm like, "Man, if I tombstone you again, Katie, I'm gonna have to dress up like the Undertaker because it's not gonna make sense if I just keep on tombstoning you random places." So we went down to the basement. I got some black tights and tombstoned her ass a few more times. And then the guy's like, "All right, I'll give you $100 to do it again." And this started for a week, every single night. Tombstone.
And then eventually I was like, well, if you keep tombstoning her, I'll pay your rent. And I was like, that's sure.
No way.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's just free money just to beat up your wife.
Yeah. That's how it started. That is how it started.
Really?
That's really.
How did that make you feel? You're like, I get paid to get beat up?
We would go down to the basement at 9 o'clock at night after we put the kids to bed and just really script out these matches where he just tombstones me a lot. And what else did we start doing?
Pedigrees.
We started getting paid to do pedigrees once we started doing
move. Pile driver.
Sweet
chin music. All
so I would just go down there and take these big finishing moves from The Undertaker.
Yeah.
And we'd play creepy sounds or whatever. And
it was
started
Cosplay.
getting and it started getting like hundreds of views and thousands of views, and I was like, all right, well, this is the direction we should probably go in.
That's fucking awesome.
It's really, really insane. I can't believe it. I didn't even know cosplay wrestling was a thing.
I mean,
You
that's
know?
basically wrestlers are just like super buff theater kids.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah, and they're just cosplaying themselves. You know,
Yeah.
really parodying other wrestlers in the ring. So it's like they don't even really need the ring. Was kind of one of our biggest points of our wrestling show. When
Yeah.
we started out in the living room or the basement, because what was the ring for? Ropes in case you fell off the platform and you need to be on a platform so the crowd could see you. Well, we didn't have none of that. So we could definitely start a whole new show with just the living room.
but now you use a ring, and you're like, I see this gym. Like, whose gym is that? It's,
Shane Adams, bro. He's the MMA legend from Rockford. He lives in Loves Park, but bro,
Yeah.
he's one of the legends of MMA in this town. It's Northern Illinois Combat and Fitness Club.
okay.
Oh yeah. So if you're, trying to get in shape, you might want to show up, bro. It's not too far from where you live.
Got to get them games.
He's in the gym every single day too, showing people how to work out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They got MMA classes in there you can do.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
Oh wow.
It's really
What is it called again?
The Northern Illinois Combat and Fitness Club in Loves Park, Illinois, bro. Check it out.
Hell
Shane
yeah.
Adams runs that place, MMA legend, and the guy knows everybody in town. So if you need something done, Shane help you out.
Hell yeah.
He's a really good guy.
Man, it seems like everybody I've been meeting through like Notebook Entertainment, Notebook Movies has just been super wholesome and super awesome to like and just be around. And
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm glad to hear that. I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Wyatt keeps good company.
Yeah,
If
for
he's
sure, yeah.
listening, I do appreciate the fans and the friends that he hangs out with.
Absolutely.
He's a cool guy. Everybody that we've met through Notebook Entertainment's always been respectful to us. We've had a great time on every set we've ever been on. You
So
know,
much
he's
fun.
very professional. Even Donnie Boy back here has been in some Notebook Entertainment videos.
all the stuff I've seen you two in, I'm like, fuck, they got so much energy, dude. I need to have them on the WeinerCast.
Yeah, we can harness a lot.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, making some of those FMLs have really been some of the best moments. Working with Wyatt is so fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
You never know.
My first two I ever had to do, like I had to get kicked in the nuts by some little kids. So like and then I worked at the Schnucks, just like right down the street, like just right around the corner from my house, and they would come through my line, like, we got to kick you in the nuts, and blah blah blah. And the parents
my
were like,
goodness.
they're like, they really like you, and blah blah blah.
I thought they were making fun of you. For a
No,
second.
they were like,
Okay,
it was like,
I get you.
it was like one of the,
Hilarious.
it was like a highlight.
Mikey,
It was like a highlight of their
what
lives.
up? Oh my god, I can believe it.
Mikey.
Because they got to hang out with you. What up, Mikey? Mikey 518, also on the wrestling show. You can see him along with everybody else on the wrestling show this Saturday at Reawakening. Mikey's fighting against Wyatt. Speaking of all people, Mikey is fighting against
Yeah.
Wyatt,
Oh,
the
shit.
creator of Notebook Entertainment.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And Wyatt's first ever match.
I think then my money's definitely on Mike.
Oh, okay. Bro, Wyatt's been working out though. He's been bumping it. Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm
shoot.
going for Mikey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna pull for like.
Wyatt's gonna win for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm saying I go Wyatt too.
I
He's got a
mean,
new outfit.
I do normally like to go for the underdog, but like, I'm leaning more towards Mike on this.
Yeah. All right, man. Good luck, Mikey. I got a bone to pick with him next season after all, so I'm not gonna go for Mikey for quite a while anyway. He's not one of my favorite characters on the show. Mikey's a bad guy, bro. He turns on everybody. He never wants to save me in any matches that I'm in. You know,
Well,
Mikey
he
always
never
just an
wanted to
innocent
save it.
bystander.
He's fucked me over so many times in matches.
He has.
So many times.
He's fu-
So many times, Mikey, if you're listening.
What's
I'm still upset about
what's
it.
one of the worst ways Mikey's fucked you over in a match?
Tell him about the live show.
The live show when he didn't count 3.
That's right. We were in live in front of real people.
Yeah.
And I told Mikey, if she goes to pin me, do not count 3 in front of all those people.
I think I watched that one last night. You're the cameraman, right, for it?
He's outside the ring.
Yeah,
Wyatt's
outside the
cameraman
ring, and
too,
Mike's
yeah.
outside the ring too. They're
Mikey-
both reading the comments together, and
Yeah, possibly. This
Yeah.
was a live show. There was actually real people who were outside.
oh shoot,
This was at S&J Sealcoat last year. Underdog Championship Wrestling put on a fucking live event, and they allowed us to be the main event, believe it or not.
wow.
Yeah.
We got to go on
First
after
time
all the
ever in a
wrestlers.
ring.
Our
Main
first time ever
eventing
was the
the
main event.
wrestling show.
So I made sure to tell Mikey, the referee, if Kate starts to pin me, do not count 3. I'm not losing my belt in front of all these
So he
people.
didn't.
So he didn't.
He didn't.
No, somehow or another, she got the advantage over me. and he, could have pinned me, but for whatever reason, my friend Mikey,
at the time,
didn't count 3, and then Kate eventually.
Bonesaw had to take care of him.
Yeah. So
then at that point, gloves were off. Bonesaw took care of him.
And her enforcer knocked Mikey out, and they ended up walking away with the championship that she still holds on to.
Still champion.
Y'all deserve every bit of it, he says.
I see how it is, Mikey. I see how it is. You're going down on Saturday, bro. I am going for Wyatt. He's going to get his ass whooped.
Wyatt is going to win.
So you've been training Wyatt pretty hard?
Oh, yeah, bro. He's got an outfit that matches the shoes, the pants, and the shirt. He's even got a mask to throw in there.
Does it match your fantastic shoes you're wearing?
Give Wyatt a couple more weeks, and I bet you he will have some snakeskin boots. At the rate he's going, the guy's got some good taste in outfit. Yeah. I will say that.
All right.
He definitely does.
Yeah, so that was our biggest time we had to deal with Mikey. I guess.
Yeah.
And then after that, he decided he was going to become a wrestler since he was getting too involved and could not stay biased. So now Mikey's a wrestler on the show.
Oh, man.
Same thing with Wyatt. That's why he got involved in the show. He was being a cameraman, and he got too close to the action one day with Mikey, and Mikey pushed him, and Wyatt got mad at him with the camera. And the next thing you know, these two are fighting in a match. Like, man. This event on Saturday is really going to be hashing out a lot of problems between characters on the show.
That's great. I'm going to have to tune in.
Bro, you should. You should. I really think you should.
I'm so excited for it.
Yeah. It's going to be a good show, bro. Every episode on this season is like a whole new season. That's why we're calling it Reawakening. I went from using a Linux computer to a Mac now. I changed up completely. Going from Ubuntu to the Apple operating system is like, oh my goodness.
Oh, and I started WeinerCast with just like a shitty laptop.
Okay.
And whatever. And I wouldn't do it in this office. I would travel around. I'd go to other people's houses and interview them for like a half hour, an hour or whatever. And then I bought a tablet, so then I could be in the studio and have the tablet and the shitty laptop right next to each other, and I could do stuff. And then I bought the mic, and then I got this whole setup from BJ back in 2019. So like it's a slowly upgrading progress and process and all that, and
you figured out how to stream on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook and like all that stuff. Like you've really got it going on with WeinerCast, bro.
It's all right. We do what we do. Like
I seen that you were doing the reviews of the FML episodes, bro, and the people were watching. Wyatt, you even had him on here as a commentator. Like that was funny.
Yeah,
like really really cool stuff you got.
For some reason, Wyatt really liked this line that I did. Where after I find out my wife has been cheating on me and then also sleeping with my brother as another side dude, I'm just like, oh hell. And it was like, oh hell. He just thought that was the funniest fucking shit ever.
Yeah, he's got a good ear for like what's gonna be funny and go over with the fans.
I was like, I don't get why you like that one little line so much, but whatever, keep it in, I guess.
Yeah.
Put it on a t-shirt. Oh hell.
Oh
hell.
The only thing I want to put on a t-shirt is the hashtag medium dick energy.
Medium,
man. Like,
not full.
I don't want to flex too hard and not hard enough. I just want to just stay balanced.
You almost got to call it wiener energy, bro. Like I wouldn't change up the word at this point. You got to stick with what got you here. The name is great. I like you said you had a character in mind.
Yeah.
The Wiener Man. You know what I mean? He could drive a Wiener mobile.
No one can escape the hypersenses of his bonar.
Great.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's funny, bro. That's funny. You can come up with all kinds of one-liners and you got t-shirts right there.
Yeah.
All day long. So are you a wrestling fan yourself?
I was growing up. I was a big WWF fan. I watched Monday Night Raw every week.
Okay.
And then like towards the last half hour of WWF, I'd switch back and forth between WCW
told you about these nights.
She knows. and then once WWF was fully over, WCW still had a whole hour left because they went on for an hour and a half when Raw went on for an hour. Yeah. So, it was wild.
Okay. So like I was telling Katie, everybody like really that was the heightened time of wrestling.
Yeah,
I'm glad that you have a story about that.
Oh yeah, it was fucking amazing. I'd say my favorite wrestler for WWF was X-Pac.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
And then for WCW, I'd probably say Sting.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. And X-Pac flipped back and forth a couple different times. He was 6, I want to say, on Nitro.
And he was 1, 2, 3 kid before that. And
yeah. I think he still wrestles, to be honest with you.
No
Sting.
shit.
Sting still wrestles. He just had a street fight, but it was inside of a warehouse with a couple guys on AEW now in a cinematic style match. So, I mean,
AEW looks like it's awesome. I haven't watched any of it, but like
it's
from
different.
It seems like it's more like back to kind of like the roots that like we were growing up with.
I feel like they're trying to grasp on that, and the fans will have you believe it.
Yeah,
I think it's bad.
Yeah, the fans
so
will have
bad.
you believe 100% that it's good wrestling, but I think it's their marketing.
yeah.
They're hyped real well, and they can still cut themselves. So that still puts them on a plateau of, oh my God, there might be a blood spot.
Yeah.
Because I work for WWE sometimes. That's where I got my crew shirt. It's legit.
Nice.
And one of the main reasons is they got rid of the blood and everything is like the HD cameras just pick up everything, and like I guess for like due to the networks and stuff, they don't want to have that on their show or whatever. Like
you can definitely tell.
yeah, like so like when we're doing the ropes, we have to put fresh electric tape over the ropes every fucking time because like if there's any sort of smudges or anything on there, they say like the HD cameras pick that up and it looks like ass.
So you actually do work for WWE?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
I mean, I haven't all last year because of the pandemic and everything, and I think they just shot in house.
Yeah, for most of the year.
Yeah.
I think they still pretty much are.
Yeah.
I don't know when they're gonna go back to being live. Maybe never. I don't know.
There's one day I was doing pyro, so I was down at the Metro Center, and I didn't leave the building at all one day, like the whole day. I didn't leave the building at all. And when we work for WWE, we get catering. We eat the same food they do.
Oh,
it's
nice.
It's it's a pretty sweet gig. 90s wrestling was the best time, not a good time. Get it together, buddy.
Okay, Mike. Yeah. Bro, Mikey still loves wrestling to this day. I can't say he loves wrestling, but he's one of the more hardcore wrestling fans that I know.
But
he doesn't watch the show. He watches the recaps.
I was watching a Becky Lynch match, and like from as far away as Kate is right now, that's where Paige was standing, like watching the same match. And we're not allowed to talk to the wrestlers because we're just not.
It makes sense.
Yeah, we're not allowed to be like, hey, like, what's up? We're not allowed to take pictures. We're not allowed to do anything for wrestling or Disney. Disney's really strict too.
Okay. Performers, anytime you got people like that, they're kind of like contracted, and if you get touched by somebody else, that could be an issue legally.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Like unless they talk to you, then. But yeah,
who's the coolest guy you met then out of the wrestlers?
The only one I have met was John Cena.
Really?
Yeah.
You hear that, Donnie Boy? How was he in real life?
Well, we were like just setting up like the sound and the lights and stuff. He was just chilling, like in the stands, just watching us work or whatever.
Okay.
So like he was just super chill. And then we watched them rehearse the match because they had grapples or they had chains and they were linked together. He was linked with his opponent, and like I got to watch them rehearse that match.
Oh my God!
And, yeah.
That's
so
cool.
they were doing just going over the choreography and stuff, and I was like, dude, that's fucking awesome.
That's really
Nice.
Who is the least favorite wrestler?
Like that, I can't say because the only one I've met was John Cena, so I can't. So I guess he's my least favorite too.
Makes sense. Man, that's cool, bro. I'd like to meet John Cena one day. He seems like a pretty stand-up guy.
Yeah, he was pretty chill. Who are some of your favorite inspirations in the wrestling world?
People ask me this question a lot, and I always change my answer. But like,
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The main guy that I'm going to say today is Mick Foley.
I knew it.
I really have a hard time. Like the guy has a close like connection to me and the show. He's been on the show. I've featured this guy
No
actually
shit.
on the show. Yes.
No shit. Cactus Sack himself.
He didn't play Cactus Jack, but he played Mankind. He played Dude Love, and he played Mick Foley on the wrestling show this season. It's a couple episodes back, bro. We paid for a cameo. I don't know if you guys know about this or not, but cameo's a thing. And Mick Foley's on there. He's like one of the best cameo performers. If you go pay him $100, they'll make you the best birthday video. I swear. And Mankind will sing Happy Birthday to you.
That is incredible.
Yeah, it's definitely on the wrestling show. So ever since that moment, like I've gone back to him being my most inspirational person because he took his time to I gave him $100, but he put Kate over as the champ. He talked about me, the person she was fighting against. He talked about the show, everything. Like the guy is a stand-up and everything he's done. I've met him before, had him sign a book of mine. Like the dude's a super chill guy. So if I was to say anyone as an inspiration, Mick Foley.
Who did you have to defeat to become the current champ?
Matt Jones 2587.
You're really gonna have to bring me there, huh?
How was that fight?
It was amazing. And I kicked your ass so good.
There's a couple times.
Yeah.
Who was reffing that one?
Mikey.
Mikey?
I believe Mikey ended up reffing all of our fights.
Yeah, no, I think Mikey did ref all of them.
He did. There was one match where she thought
I just saw one yesterday where Aaron Roberson reffed.
he's the new ref.
Okay.
He's the new ref.
The new ref.
Mikey's not the ref anymore.
Yeah.
She tried. See, now that Kate's the Galactic Champion on the wrestling show, she gets to kind of make the rules
Yeah.
of what goes. Whoever the champ is kind of rules the roost on the show. So she decided that Mikey was not allowed to be the ref anymore, and she fired him, and she was going to have Shane, the guy who runs the gym, be the ref for our MMA rules match. Well,
And then
luckily-
he did some shady.
luckily for
stuff.
Shane, I found a way to get into his back closet, and I poisoned his drink. So he fucking passed out and slept like a baby the whole day of that MMA match. So Kate had to have Mikey be the ref because nobody else had a
And I
wrestler.
literally just fired Mikey.
Yep, just fired
I
him.
just fired him.
Yeah.
And then the new ref I was going to have,
Never shows
he
up.
screwed up. So then I had to end up using Mikey.
Yeah.
Who I didn't want to use because he's biased and he gets pissy when I win for whatever reason. Mikey, if you're still listening, I'm still the champ. I'm still a winner. I'm going to win all the time. It's going to piss you off for the rest of your life.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Well, you also have a big match coming up to defend the title.
Yes, against Ralphie.
Ralphie.
Yes, he's crazy. He doesn't know how to wrestle. He's not a real wrestler. So it's going to be easy. I beat Mikey in like 1 second. I'll beat Ralphie in like a half a second.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I always forget how tall you are.
I'm like 6'1", 6'2", depending on what pair of shoes I'm wearing.
I'll claim 6'2" with the boots.
Yeah, with boots, which is an extra inch heel.
Yeah.
6'2". Without, I'd be 6'1". So
See, I'm just a measly 5'9" with spaghetti arms.
yeah, bro, I'm not here to fight anybody. I'm here to be a peaceful diplomat. Now, if Kate wants to defend this Galactic Championship
It looks so good on me, doesn't it?
against me today, right here live on the podcast, you know, and Aiden back here, the internet
I'm
champion,
trying to
bro.
flex back there.
Oh,
with it.
I'm longer than you.
If any of you guys want to defend the championship against me,
You know how long I've had this?
Oh.
For like a year.
I
How long
will.
have you had
You just
this?
I'll just stone cold
I know,
starter
I
you
know.
all day,
What?
little Cena.
What?
It's coming out Will
Insane.
Cena. I think he's
You
picking
are.
on somebody his own size.
Yeah,
Hey.
like I said, I'll just stone cold stunner you all day long. Just-
You say that.
I don't know.
You gotta think about it.
I don't know.
He'll think about it.
I'll think about it. But I know that this internet title, I've had it for so long, and then I lost it, and I got it back.
Who'd you lose it to?
The former internet champ right here. I had the belt for like a whole week, bro. I had it for a whole week.
I had it for a whole year.
Yeah. He has been the reigning internet champion over YouTube for
Oh yeah.
since the beginning of the show. He's pretty much ran the show. The fans are more fans of Aiden than I feel like any other character on the show. If Aiden shows up, boom, 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 pop, 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 pop. Aiden,
Yeah.
lift and carry man, lift and carry woman. They
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
see
yeah.
Aiden do the neck breaking attitude adjustment style
Yeah.
moves. So Aiden's got a big match too at Reawakening. He's going to be fighting with his former championship partner, JB.
Oh yeah.
They're going to be fighting in the first ever duo ladder match.
We're
Kick JB's fucking ass.
JB's his partner. JB is his partner. They're
Oh.
fighting against the siblings. The siblings is our parody of Kane and the Undertaker. Do you remember Kane and the Undertaker?
Yes.
So on the wrestling show, one of the things we started off at the beginning was parodying wrestlers.
Okay, yeah.
YouTube had a fucking shit fit about that. Deleted our second channel.
Yeah.
Copyright. Character infringement. Motherfucker. So when we started up the third YouTube wrestling show, The Wrestling Show, we didn't use no copyright, nothing. No YouTube name, no wrestling names of no sorts, no music of anybody else's. And we started having The Undertaker be called The Dead Man and Kane is now Candy Cane, and they're the siblings still, but one's a brother and one's a sister, and they're fighting because they're the current duo champs. You know, they're the best tag team since tag teams were beginning. You know, the duo champs are gonna forever be, in my opinion, no offense, the siblings. But Aiden here, Aiden and JB.
Hey, watch us win the belt back. Watch. You just watch. You're going to get your butt kicked.
I don't think so, Aiden. I know a thing or two about the dead man.
I promise
Me and JB got fake beef, so like I kind of hope you lose.
Do you actually do you know JB?
Like Filipino JB?
Yeah. Is he Filipino? No, he's not
I
Filipino.
think it's Filipino.
He's
German.
Maybe he's German. His wife is Filipino or something.
Oh, then it's a different
Mexican.
JB then.
Okay, different JB.
Dude, what's his real name?
John is his real name. He goes by John is his real name.
Okay.
JB's a wrestling character, so maybe you don't know JB. Maybe if you knew him, you would know him, and he probably would have beef with you because he don't like anybody, bro. This guy's he fucks up anybody that comes even near his house, near his family. He can't listen to no rap music around him. This guy is one of the most vicious people I've ever seen in life, and that's his tag team partner.
Oh wow.
Me and him get along pretty well.
They like video games. They have a
I'm
common.
gonna play Warzone when I get home.
Yeah, they're gonna play Warzone.
Nice. Nice.
So they're gonna be fighting in the first ever duo ladder match, and they're gonna have ladders, and there's gonna be belts hanging from the rafters at the Northern Illinois Combat and Fitness Club on Saturday.
I'm hyped.
Were you ever into like backyard wrestling and doing all that, like jumping off the rooftops onto the trampoline or onto the table? Or
My parents wouldn't give me a trampoline when I was a kid. But,
I wouldn't either.
yeah, but when they went out of town, I would find ways to have my friends come over, and we had ladders and stuff that I knew was around the house and tables. So yeah, I had backyard wrestling matches.
Broke your brother's nose.
I broke my brother's nose in a fight that my son now will never let me forget about because my brother still keeps on talking about it.
Yes, sir.
But yeah. No,
I'm gonna play Cold War when I get home.
I've done a lot of backyard wrestling, but I mean, not too much, you know, just a little bit here and there for fun in high school. I filmed it. I had friends from high school come.
Yeah.
I had the local kid that liked wrestling too. I told him, bro, meet me at my house. My parents are going to be out of town. He showed up, and we literally had people with cameras and fans, and that was my big hurrah wrestling match, you know. And then I kind of went off to live life afterward. And then, like I said, I got my YouTube channel opened up years later and seen all these comments about wrestling, and that was when I kind of went back into wrestling.
When was my first match? Before the wrestling show, probably.
Yeah, because me and Aiden used to use wrestling as a way to bond.
Yeah.
We're not biologically connected, you know, so we have to like find different ways to say this or no, or this is how you do life. That's not how you do life. So we joined in wrestling. We commonly like the wrestling video game, and we commonly like sports and athletics. And Aiden started wrestling like at the age of 5.
When
like,
we play NHL, there's no you winning. It's me 5-0 first half.
He is like extremely good at video games.
And then you just give up.
Oh yeah, I don't play video games with him anymore. It's been a long time since I played a competitive video game against the kid. He's great.
There's a sweet ass game called Rocket Racer where you're just these race cars and you play soccer. It's so much.
Rocket League?
Yeah,
Rocket League. Yeah, dude, that game. Oh my god.
Okay, I haven't played that. He has that game. That's
I
cool.
haven't. I played it.
That's so much fun. Oh man. What else did I have?
How long you been doing the WeinerCast? Not to interrupt, but I have a couple questions, I guess.
Absolutely. Almost 4 years, I think.
Okay, I see you got 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, bro. That's exciting.
Hell yeah.
Pound the rock.
Yeah.
Like, fuck yeah, that's great. I'm glad to see that. That's a good sign it's going to keep on rolling. Once
Did $100 when I got to 1,000. Did $100 cash giveaway to my fans. So,
Really?
or not all of them, but the specific one. You know, like I
great.
yeah.
Great marketing. Marketing really helps. out
So
a
then
lot.
when 2,000 happens, it'll be the 200, and like it'll keep going up and up and up. For
That's super cool,
Yeah.
though. I can't fucking believe that. That's a good idea. It's a really good idea.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I like giveaways. We don't do.
I really do give away.
That's a good idea. We'll give away a T-shirt or something like that.
Hell yeah.
A free t-shirt.
We're slashing on the giveaways. Yeah.
I'm wearing this brand new Bon Scott T-shirt. I don't know if you know who this is or not, but he was the lead singer of AC/DC,
Mm-hmm.
the original lead singer of AC/DC. I've never seen a Bon Scott shirt, but yesterday found one.
We
Pretty
went to the
dope,
mall.
bro.
and bought
I wasn't even
some
alive
shoes.
yet. You know, like,
Yeah, I know, bro. 1980.
Jeez.
Yeah. He's been gone for a long time, but super influential. Can I Sit Next to You, Girl? A Whole Lot of Rosie. If you guys don't know those songs, go check them out. Bon Scott was one hell of a musician and great singer. Great singer.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, that's my segment on Bon Scott.
So do you guys have like your own like custom like entrance music now, since you can't use obviously other wrestlers' entrance music? Did you hear?
That's a great question.
Funny that you mentioned that.
Just keep your mouth shut back.
Hey, you tell me to keep my mouth
Yeah,
shut.
we did have a wrestling match for a theme song. That's what he's going to talk about. So he thinks that he owns the rights to my theme song.
And I do.
He doesn't. He does
Yes,
not
I
own the
do.
rights to
I
this.
do. I do.
Because my theme song was actually like somehow given to me by the gods of YouTube. That's all I can explain. I found a song that was a trap remix of the Death Star song from Star Wars. And YouTube,
Yeah.
I've used it for my song, and they have never, ever once complained. And you can't find the song on YouTube anymore. Oddly enough, I was able to save it as an MP3, and now that's just it. So that's how I got my song. Kate, on the other hand, she has a song that was made by a local artist.
Okay.
Dave Hogan is his name. I'm not sure if you know him or not.
I don't know.
He used to run Gray Angel Productions. They used to do this show called Gapstock once a year. He recorded a lot of artists. He was in a band called Devolve. And then he was in a band called Relic. My bad. He's in a band called Relic. And they don't have a singer anymore, but they definitely have a guitar player. And Dave is one of the best mixers of all time. So he made a song for this band and didn't have a singer. So he's like, you want to use this song for your wrestling show? I'm like, bro, Kate's going to love it. And we've been using Kate's theme song as a Relic song. I demand Timon Weiner versus Danny the Ginger Grams match is what Wyatt, the director, says. Well,
oh my god!
if he says it, we better do it twice. He's not going to like it the first time.
Says.
Yeah, we're going to have to do it.
I mean, I'm going to be directing an FML soon. I wrote the premise out last night, chatting with one of my friends. And then I sent it to Wyatt. He's like, dude, I like this one. I'll write some shit out and we'll figure it out.
Nice. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
It's always exciting to work with him, especially on an FML. And then you could post that like on your, because you can do posts now on your YouTube channel too. Did you know that? You have like a community page.
Yeah, I got a community. Once I got to 1,000, I got a community page. Yeah.
So you can like share that you're involved in all the other products. Yeah, bro. It's really exciting to be part of a collaboration is what they call this. Because when YouTube people work together, it's called a collaboration.
I'm all about collaborating with anybody. Like,
that's a good.
I was trying to write comic books with a buddy of mine, but then I found out it's if you're like writing a script or whatever for your own little franchise you're trying to build, it's easier just to work on your own. Or he was just a terrible writer.
Yeah. I was gonna say Chasing Amy makes it look easy to write a comic book with your buddy, but maybe in real life it's not that simple.
I don't know. They went through a lot of beef in that film.
Yeah, true. After they were done writing the comic book, they at least made it to the comic book part.
And then years later, during the Jay and Silent Bob, they're not even working together anymore. They're not even friends.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen the newest Jay and Silent Bob reboot yet, but I'm assuming both characters made their way back into the show.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw it back when it was in theaters for 2 days. It was on a Tuesday and a Thursday, and the tickets were $15 a piece. I bought 3 tickets for me and 2 of my buddies. Wyatt and a bunch of other people went to like the meet and greet down in like Chicago because they were touring as they were.
Oh, he told me that.
Yeah.
I remember that. I think he got a signature on his shirt or something.
Yeah. And I didn't have the money or time to do that, but it was at Showplace 16 for a Tuesday and a Thursday, and I was like, hell yeah, dude! Like, I bought 3 tickets, and then when it was coming out on DVD, I accidentally bought 2 copies of it. Gave one away to my buddy Marcos, he's like the #1 like Rockford comedian.
Okay, I know that Marcos. I know that guy. I've met him a few times. Super cool guy. I bet he's a Jay and Silent Bob fan as well. I've never seen him do stand-up comedy, honestly. I've never been to any of his shows before. I'm telling you, when they do stand-up comedy again, is it back open?
It's back open. He hosts the open mic at the Loves Park VFW the first Tuesday of every month.
Okay.
And
at the VFW, I need to get into there.
And then he'll make appearances. There's actually a comedy show, an open mic this Sunday at Rockies. Down there in Loves Park.
Loves Park, okay.
Down there, like, it's right next to Park Lanes.
Okay, so he does more like open mic. You can just show
But
up
he hosts shows and shit too that are in town. Like he used to do the Underground. It's an art gallery that Roni Galan runs.
Don't know that name.
He's an older gentleman, but he's like, I don't know. I think he has like 4 or 5 art galleries in town. Yeah, I grew up with his kids like in high school and stuff. So like, anytime I see him or his wife, we're always chatting it up, having a good time.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know pretty much everybody in Rockford probably too. Then
I know if I don't know him, then the person I'm talking to knows that.
Yeah. It's weird how like small this big community really is when you break it down. It's crazy, bro. Which leads me to my next topic.
Yeah,
so I do have one more thing that I want to talk about.
All right.
And it's gonna go out to this guy from Wisconsin, okay? Because I just can't talk anymore.
Here we go.
Without getting this off my chest. All right, Nate the effing Great. This guy that I'm having a feud with. I'm gonna be fighting him on Saturday. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Nate the effing Great, and he thought that he was gonna be the best wrestler to ever come on this show. Okay, and he came down from Wisconsin and randomly jumped me one day in the park. And we had one of the most craziest backyard wrestling matches in a park. And I thought I was never going to see this guy again. Well, Kate over here becomes champion. And she thinks that Nate the effing Great is so effing great that he can just come and be on the show.
He's working very hard. He's been very nice.
Yeah, unlike that fucking Ralph piece of.
Yeah, I'm like Ralphie, right?
Yeah, Ralphie is a pain in my ass. But Nate, he's fine, you know.
So she lets Nate come back and be on the show. And he decides to stop me from getting the #1 contendership over Kate's match.
Yeah.
He gives me a pedigree, bro, during the gauntlet match. And then fucking Ralphie was able to give me his TKO move. And that's how Ralphie became the #1 contender. All because of Nate, the effing Great.
He did really screw that up for you.
I want to see that belt. I want to see how it looks on me because I feel like I could win this thing.
Makes you feel important.
It does. Like,
Okay.
dude, this is like legit, dude. Like,
Oh yeah.
Who made those?
Trap Trump. He's a character on the show. He's got us all the championship belts we've had so far. Yeah, I don't know where they come from. I think Pro Am is the company that actually made it, but it was produced by a wrestler, Trap Trump.
That is
super dope, right?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Galactic champion of the world, not the Universal champion, not the World champion, not the Intercontinental champion, but the Galactic champion. And Nate the effing Great came in the ring and pedigreed me and stopped me from getting my #1 contendership for this Galactic Championship. So now on Saturday at Reawakening, I'm going to have a 2 out of 3 falls with Nate the effing Great. We call those a 3 stages of hell match in the wrestling business. But you know what, Nate the effing Great, you're not going to make it to that 3rd fall because in the first match is going to be an MMA rules match. I already kind of told you about the MMA rules. What?
Just relax.
Okay, sorry. Anyway, I'm going to strangle Nate the effing Great on Saturday. I'm going to strangle him. You're going to see it. What?
Can't kill him.
Okay, I'm not going to kill him. I can strangle
He
somebody.
is still nice.
Yeah.
You could kill him.
Just strangle him a little bit, I guess.
Strangle him
a little bit.
Just till he turns purple, and then let go.
I'm going to humiliate him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to beat his ass in the cage in front of Shane and everybody else at the gym. All right, that's a guarantee.
So you said this was the season finale?
Season finale of the duo season.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and I'm robbed of this chance of the championship title. So now I want everybody.
Stand a chance anyways. I mean, you were never going to beat me for it again. So, like, I don't even know why you're so mad. Because I literally beat everybody on the show. Nobody can beat me.
Wyatt.
Nobody.
It seems like Wyatt tagged Nate the effing Great.
Yeah, I'm
God,
sure he did.
yeah.
I'm sure he tagged Nate the effing Great. Bring his ass on the podcast right now. I'll tell him exactly how bad I'm going to beat his ass in the cage. I'm not afraid of Nate the effing Great, and I'll see him on Saturday. If he even dares to show up. Me and Nate had a fight one time. The guy didn't even show up. He bitched out before it even came time to fight. So if he wants to show up and fight me on Saturday, he's going to be in for a world of hurt. And that championship next season is coming to me.
Not a chance.
Never.
Not a chance. Never. Who's going to beat me? Nobody.
The Jedi.
No.
I'm beating
Jedi.
I'm the
Down the
Jedi,
fish
bro.
facts, you lost to her like 15 times.
Wow.
Never won, and it was a blowout.
Aiden, remember I told you I was going to tell you to be quiet? This is that time. Be quiet. You're giving away too many informations. But yeah, no, this Saturday, bro, Reawakening. I know you're subscribed to the wrestling show, so tell me, bro, are you going to watch Reawakening like everybody else is going to watch it?
Is there a way to attend the live event?
Actually, no. We can't let people in right now just because the wrestling show is closed off. It's kind of like in secret where we do all the filming at, and
Okay.
the timing. So
All right, then I'll definitely tune in because I get notifications for your stuff now. Like I thought I was subscribed to you way sooner than I was, and then because like you would still pop up on my algorithm because I'd watch episodes here and there. Like I don't follow it religiously, but like I'll pop up. I watch them here and there, and then I was watching a bunch last night just to catch up, come up with some possible questions, and
that's why I said
next season Timon hosts the pregame show each week.
that's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea. And we can talk about the matches that are going to come on.
Women rule.
Yeah, she is
Women
the
rule. Wolfpack.
Wolfpack.
Oh yeah, Wolfpack in the house, bro. It's gonna be an intergender championship match too. See, that's something that our show provides that you can't really find anywhere else.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a girl fighting against a guy, and it doesn't matter what gender you are on the wrestling show because
in 2020, women can fight against men.
2021.
2021.
it started in 2020.
It started in 2020.
Oh, well, you got a new fan.
Started.
You got a new fan.
Nice. Nice. Thank you. Go watch the wrestling.
Yo. It's the wrestling show.
Oh,
3 stages. Oh, Nate.
3 stages of
Besides the
hell.
Oh, Nate, the effing great. You son of a bitch. All right, bro. I've already said it once, and I'm going to say it again, that I'm going to beat your ass inside of the MMA cage so bad that God willing, you can walk your crippled ass out to that parking lot where I am going to strangle you.
Oh.
Okay,
Relax.
strangle. I'm trying to relax. I'm just telling you. Nate the effing great. If you want to make your way down to the 815 on 320. Thanks. The gloves are coming off, bro. The gloves are coming off. I'm whooping that ass.
Are you gonna punch up the screen?
I'll smash his head through the cage at the MMA. I will. I'll rip his flesh right off of his head.
Dad,
What? Sorry.
Babe,
a little bit too far.
Sorry.
well, it's not that serious.
Sorry.
It's just Nate.
Bro, he
Yeah.
cost me my
It's
championship
just
match.
Nate. It's just Nate. Like Mom said.
Yeah, you're letting Nate the effing great get you this mad.
That mad.
All right.
That's why you're not the champion, because you can't control your emotions.
So do you do any you guys do any boxing?
Boxing? Yeah. I mean, Aiden's done a couple boxing matches. We've tried to throw some jiu-jitsu in there. That is it. That is it. He's not breaking me in half.
Yeah.
I'm going to Wisconsin. You got the car keys? What?
Oh, you can take my. No, you're parked behind me. You can't take my car.
Ah, all right. Where's the water? Let me just relax. Let's go on to the next topic. You got another question?
I brought up boxing because I thought about it when you talked about you broke your brother's nose because me and my friends used to box when we were kids, and that's how I got my nose broken. I was fighting against a dude that was totally above my skill level. Like I was throwing everything I had at him, and he's just like slow motion, just dodging everything, and he just hits me once right in the face, and I was like backed up, and then I fall forward, and my nose is just gushing blood like Niagara, man. It was.
I've never broken a bone. Thank God for me.
What?
I've never broken a bone.
Dude, I think I've broken like everything.
Legs, arms, everything?
No, I broke every bone in my left hand here. I've broken both my wrists. I've sprained an ankle. And I tore all the ligaments in my left shoulder flipping over on a bicycle.
Ooh.
You do like MMA, like motocross, I guess is what it's called.
No, I was just riding a bike. I worked at the Gordmans on 173. I was riding my bike home. I had my hoodie. I worked 5:30 in the morning or 5 in the morning to 1:30 at night. So I'd wear a hoodie in the morning because it'd be cold.
Yeah.
And then after, like, by the time I got off at 1:30, like, it'd be nice out. So I had my hoodie wrapped around the handlebars. The sleeve got loose and went, like, in between, like, my tire and the brakes. And I just, and I would like, fly on my bike. I would hit up, like, 25 miles an hour or whatever. And I flipped over and that. And,
Ooh.
Wow.
He said I beat him in my first match, Val.
Wow.
That's Val.
I'm just gonna let it ride because that first match, like I already mentioned, was not a real match. He jumped me in the woods. You know what I mean? And we fought in the playground. Not a sanctioned match. Not a sanctioned match at all. And by the end of it, the motherfucker left with a broken arm. So I don't know why he's even bragging about anything because his arm is never going to be the same after what happened that
You
day.
did really fuck up his arm.
Yeah.
He really fucked up his arm. Like, you can
Gee.
barely use it.
Yeah. So he can go ahead and talk about that first match all he wants. As far as I'm concerned, that was the first match. This is going to be the last match Nate's ever in, and that's going to be Reawakenings.
You could kill the guy.
So who foots the bill on wrestling show injuries?
Well, we're all independent contractors. You know what I mean? So,
That's how that goes.
so if anybody wants to show up and take an ass whooping from the Jedi, it's on their own accord. Like I said, the first time, Nate didn't even show up. Cry. That's all he does. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're letting, don't let your
Honestly,
emotions get to you.
That kind of is true.
Get back here, boy.
Take your one.
Yeah, no.
He does have a very sensitive side.
I'm a Pisces. What do you expect? You know?
Pisces has nothing to do with that.
You don't know nothing.
And Lily cries a
Yeah,
lot, and she's a Pisces.
You were just hugged too much as a child. Or not enough.
That was probably too much.
It was probably too
probably too much.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Nothing wrong with a little TLC. You know what I mean? More to go around. And that's why I get so pissed off, bro, when people cost me my championship. I'd be a happy champion. If I was a champ, you'd never hear me bitch about nothing. I wouldn't have no problem with Nate. Not at all.
Oh my God, when you were champion, you had a problem with everybody. You had fucking everybody, and you bitched and was mad all the time.
Well, hindsight is 2020.
That is how your last reign went, and everybody was miserable. You know what's happening during my reign? Everybody's happy. Everybody thinks I'm the best champ of all time.
Who
Why?
ever
Because
said
I
that?
am.
I've never said
Have you
that.
seen the YouTube comments? Everybody tells me I'm
It's
the best.
literally,
There ever was. There
it's
ever is.
literally
and there
every
ever-
single time. It's either me carrying you, me doing an
No,
arm
go
wrestle,
back and look.
or you're a great wrestler. Because I'm obviously better. I've obviously had this way longer than you. Honestly.
And just don't even come at me
Don't-
with it.
Wrestling
Really?
fans, there might have
I
to
could
be
beat
an
you in
impromptu wrestling match between Aiden Jones and Kate the Empire.
Beats
here.
me in one arm wrestling competition.
Is this it right here?
That's the arm
Oh
wrestling.
man,
match.
are you gonna pull up the arm wrestling?
I'm
match?
gonna pull it up.
Oh man!
No.
All right, folks.
And I've beat him in every other one. Okay, up into this.
Every
one.
other one.
Every other one.
Probably because you're. Hey, let's see this.
The first one is going to be me, so you're going to want to skip it to like there's 3 arm wrestlers. Go right there. Click it. Yeah. Here we go, wrestling fans. Arm wrestling fans around the world.
See, I thought he got a little bit of a head start. See?
Oh.
That, like, just like that.
They do rematch in a couple seconds here. Because, yeah, Kate was not about to let the first one go down there.
Wait, no, you gotta wait till 3.
Yeah, wait, how does that go?
I would say you might have gone a little early there.
No, that's cap.
I think you jumped it.
You got a big cap on your head. Cap.
So don't forget when we're about to tell me that you're not going to watch Reawakening Wrestling. That's when I'm going to watch it. After we shake hands and say
Yeah.
okay.
Oh gosh. So
I wasn't really.
I mean, really putting
I'm
forth
not
an
even
effort.
trying.
No, I don't believe it.
Oh, dang.
Take her over. Whoa.
No.
Then he tries to try. He was playing with it for a while.
Oh, dang.
So
I'm still
I
stronger than you.
say we're 1-1.
You
We're 1-1.
When given
about to be
enough
2 and
time-
1.
When given enough time, we must outpower.
All right, folks. Thanks for watching the arm wrestling
Look
challenge.
at that live stream info is what they're recommending. Good job, YouTube. They're really doing their work here. Gotta love that. Nice. Nice job. You never know what you're going to see on the wrestling show. From arm wrestling to MMA fights to street fights to cage matches. Who the hell knows?
Oh man, cage matches.
We want to get a cage outside of the ring in the future.
Really?
In the future. Goals. Goals are important for
Lots of
2021.
goals.
Yeah.
You use tables.
We have not
I will choke
done a
that
table
into
spot
TV.
yet. So that's
We've been talking about
when you buy the table, I got to give you some advice. You got to peel the lining that's around the table. You peel that off so because that could cut you up when you break the table. That's what we do, and with the professionals. So
before they go out, they got to make sure there's no metal on the. See, because bro, when we've done the table spots,
it's a rubber strip that's around the table that.
Because then there's like metal legs under it too, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I just been worried about hurting somebody, like you asked earlier about who foots the bill. Like I don't really want to hurt nobody.
Me and Brody put you through a cardboard box full of Legos.
That was fun. We did do that spot.
Yeah, and I've used wood on sawhorses.
Yeah, I went through wood on sawhorses.
Did you know that like a lot of stunt people, when they're like falling from like a building or whatever, you don't see it on film obviously, but they just build up a bunch of cardboard boxes for you to fall on, and that's just like apparently that's like one of their favorite ways to do a fall scene is to do it with cardboard boxes.
That makes a lot of sense. That cardboard definitely absorbs all the impact.
Yeah,
smart. We'll use that.
Yeah, we will.
I like the behind the scenes. I like this guy. I like the man. He's already got the crew shirt on. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. WWE crew ringwear. Good. Can
you guys film a behind the scenes? He just said that you did, and they have a 7-second delay. You know how going live works. They have a delay from. But she's a goddamn psychic, dude.
Oh my god! So yeah, you guys could do it behind the scenes.
I think like with your show, wrestling show, we did do some behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, no, we do behind the scenes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. If you subscribe to the channel, I thought he was talking about behind the scenes of the podcast. But yeah, on the wrestling show, we got behind the scenes, how we created stuff like that. If you sign up for the YouTube membership for just $2, you can watch creating the episodes, and we're always filming behind the scenes stuff because some of these stunts are crazy, and we have to learn how to do them with pads. So I mean, you'll get to see it the more you pay attention to some of the
literally the stunts doing choke slams on a wooden ring.
I was watching a tag team match with you in it, Kate, and like you flipped over behind your partner over the ropes, and I was like, dude, these people are awesome.
That flying head scissors. Yeah, she's been training for a while, man. Like,
every day.
Yeah, every day.
Right now, we're in the gym every day working on these.
Mm-hmm.
I brought you guys up. Well, I was doing a reaction to the FML blooper reels. And I brought you guys up, and I brought up the wrestling show. And my buddy Antonio was on the live chat, and he's all like, dude, they look like fucking wrestlers, actually, you know. I'm like, well, fucking subscribe to the fucking wrestling show, you know.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah, good.
So,
my question to you is, do you ever get like donations? Have you ever got a donation?
No.
Really?
No.
Is it like a tip jar?
No, like there's a.
Things, and so you should have a tip on YouTube. Like people could subscribe possibly to your channel, right?
Yeah, so it's like you saw up here. There was one YouTube comment before we even started recording.
Oh, okay, Theodore. Yeah.
So but
nice.
It's like,
okay, so it puts all
the chats on at once, but only the individual chats can see what they see. Like only the Facebook people watching on Facebook can see the Facebook chat. Only the people on YouTube can see the YouTube chat, unless I put up everything like this.
The show.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Damn, man, this is a pretty nice studio you got.
I found out I could do the show thing. I was doing a live cast at C2E2. It's a Comic-Con in Chicago.
Okay.
And I bring my portables. I bring my pretty much my old setup is now my portable setup for when I go out to Comic-Con or whatever.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Upgrade, but keep the old stuff and bring it around with you.
Hell yeah, for sure.
When's the next time you're gonna go do like a live Comic-Con thing, man?
I got usually it's around this time of year, like late February, early March, or like sometimes even in April. But this one, the one for 2021, is apparently in December, like December 10th through the 13th or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So you'll be doing WeinerCasts all from there.
If I go, I don't know if I'm going this year, but I'm gonna be trying to make costumes. I never cosplay, so I'm gonna be trying to make costumes. I want to get the Wiener Man costume made. I want to get I don't know if you like anime at all. Edward from Full Metal Alchemist. I want to get I want to get his costume made.
Nice.
And
I know a couple of
One-
people that like anime.
one
I
other
don't
one.
do that though.
And I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. But yeah, one
You got
other
a lot
one.
of projects to do. Yeah, that's cool, bro.
That's all I do is projects. I'm doing a Pac-Man commission back there.
Oh
For
my god, is okay. That's
nice.
surprising, but that's pretty cool.
I like the turtles art, bro.
Oh yeah, pretty.
That's really cool.
Did you do that?
No, that's stuff I buy at Comic-Con.
Okay. Nice.
They always have like really sweet deals. All like you buy like 4, you get a 5th one free, and I'm like, oh
okay.
hell yeah! And then like,
yeah. Looks cool because then it goes in the back of your studio.
yeah, it all looks nice.
Lets everybody know what you're into.
Yes.
Want to know a little more about me? Check out the wall behind.
Check out the wall, dude. Back to the Future and Ninja Turtles, bro. That's my life.
That's me. Nice.
Signed Toxic Avenger poster by Lloyd Kaufman, the creator of Toxic Avenger. So
Oh, nice.
Oh.
He even says he loves Wiener.
yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. Super cool, man.
Yeah, it's a good time. What? Oh, I thought you had more.
I think he does. What else you got, bro? You got more questions?
I think I'm out.
You good, Donnie boy?
Yeah, I think I'm good on the questions now. I asked them all that I wanted to ask.
This your first podcast?
Yeah.
Good
Nice.
job.
Not really,
Congratulations.
because
Yeah.
like,
Nice.
Yeah.
we did one on
We've never done one with a video like this.
No,
We've only just like
this is
talked
the
and watched
first
wrestling
time.
shows. This is the first time we've actually done a legit cast.
Yeah.
So this is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Groundbreaking, bro.
Groundbreaking.
Nice hanging out with you. I'm super glad to be able to hang out with you, and I know that you're
Absolutely.
going to show up to that live chat and watch Reawakening on Saturday, bro.
You know what? I might be kind of busy. I don't really think I'm gonna like wrestling's kind of bullshit anyway.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck you, bro. Oh, have me on your goddamn show and then insult me when I'm about to leave?
Stop!
What?
You knocked out the podcast guy.
Oh, fuck. Are we still live?
God damn it.
Why
Let's
would you
go.
do that?
All right, guys. Make sure to watch Reawakening on Saturday. Nate, you're going down, bro.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm out of here.
The fuck? I'm gonna get that son of a bitch.